Hey friends, let me know. It looks like you can see me. So give me a thumbs up if we're live. Just like usual, same setup. Something to roll out your foot, and something to stretch your back. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that left foot roll out as you come into that and scooch back. Oh, good, perfect. As you're rolling out that left foot, we start with that full foot over. Again, if there's something more valuable for you in this time, go for it. You could roll out your calves, your quads, stretch against the wall. And then roll the outside rim of the foot. And then roll into the inside rim. As you come into the inside rim, again, it's that whole heel all the way to the toes. And then if there's a spot in that range that needs a little bit more attention, you want to stay there and kind of linger in that spot. And then dig into your heel. Roll into the arch. As you roll into the arch, again, it may be that you want to just stand. I do have a power around my foot. I'm trying not to fall over because it is actually, I don't know why that's making it hard for me to balance, but it's super sweet. If rolling into that is too painful, stand on it, come off of it, stand on it, come off of it, go more into like a deep tissue in that mid-range of the foot, and then go to the ball of the foot, pinky to big toe. She's definitely very affectionate. We don't know who we trust, not even the ones we love. They don't know. Can you say hi, Lisa? Oh, I forgot. I shouldn't say that. They're so smart. And then heel to toe. She's like, is my babysitter coming? Oh, that wasn't nice. Sorry, honey. As you go into that full foot, again, you're trying to just rework out from the heel to the ball of the foot. And then stand that left foot on the floor. As you stand that left foot on the floor, you want to compare it to the right. So the left foot should kind of melt into the floor and the right foot's still a little out of alignment. And then we go after that right foot. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, the drops of Jupiter in her head. Her sister's still up in the room with Ben, so she's like, I don't know what to do with myself. She acts like summer and walks like rain, reminding me that there's a time to change. And outside rim of the foot. She listens like spring, she talks like June. Tell me, inside rim of the foot. Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights on the Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there. And then dig into the heel. She's back from that soul vacation, tracing her way through. And go into the arch. Same thing, if you need to stand on it, do some deep tissue on that instead of rolling. Do what's more productive. And ball of the foot, pinky to the big toe. Aw, thanks for that, Lisa. And then full foot. I will pass that on. I bought a bunch of stuff for him, like to put together like a basket and a bunch of his like favorite things. And then I hit it. He'd done to be continued. Just 1 second. Go ahead and set that right foot down next to your left. Compare the right and the left. Again, they both should connect to the floor just a little bit in a more even way from the right to the left. And then take a nice big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly in, round your back. Allow the muscles in your face to let go. Walk your hands forward. High hover. Low hover. Press your chest through. Lay your thighs down. Go ahead and stretch those hip flexors. Look over that left shoulder. And look over that right shoulder. And center, look back. And then sink back into that child's pose stretch. As you come into that child's pose stretch, take the hips, tuck them under, so you're feeling that lengthening in that lumbar spine. Allow your hips towards the mat. Big breath in. And then exhale, walk your hands back. Go ahead and press the hips forward. Pull the hips towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, set the hips down. We're going to come all the way into a supine position. So you grab whatever you're using for your back stretch, then I'll finish that to be continued. You're going to lay down and establish your back gap. So with your legs straight, that's important. You want your legs straight when you're establishing that. And then you reach behind and feel from the tailbone to the next point of contact on the mat. How long and how tall that gap is. And we bend the knees, lift the hips, set your ball or whatever you're using. It could be a foam roller, a blanket, a pillow, anything to elevate the hips and then lengthen the legs. And then we're going to sit in that for a few seconds, a few breaths. But so Vic had run some errands because he wanted to buy a bunch of stuff for the week for smoothies for himself. And so he ran some errands and he put all of this stuff in the outdoor fridge. So I was like, okay, he's already unloaded everything, so the outdoor fridge is safe. So then I unloaded all of my stuff that I got him and put it in one of the drawers in the outside fridge because I was like, at least then if for some reason he opens it, he won't see it. So it was in the second drawer down, full of stuff, like full of his favorite things. Now bend the knees and let the knees hang open. And he was doing some work out in the yard, so he was super, it was warm, so he was super sweaty and hot. And he happened, I don't know why he opened the fridge, maybe just to see what was it, like if there was anything refreshing. And he saw in the drawer one of his favorite beers. And he's like, oh, yes. And so he grabs a beer and I'm like, oh man, that was your Father's Day stash. So then I was like, dang it. Back to the drawing board there. And it was all, no, that wasn't the whole gift, but it was all in one spot. So like all the things were in there. Inhale. As you exhale, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and bring your knees in. I'm good, period. Thank you.
Feel as empty as a drum.
When you're in that position with the knees coming in, you want to let the weight of the quads fall towards the floor.
I don't know why.
What I said is I was like, okay, so we're gonna act as if Father's Day started today, and then it'll be today for the next 24 hours. So I found all of Ben's cards and tried to put them, I need to put years on them because I didn't do that. But so I put them all in order. And so we went through old gifts that he'd given him. And we wouldn't have done that if he wouldn't have opened his Father's Day beer early. Now, heel toe your feet back to neutral. Pull the knees in towards the chest. The knees come in and then open.
Heaven was a place still in space, not in
your guess is as good as mine. Period. Get one if he doesn't want it, I'll wear it.
I got everything.
Let
I got you. I don't need nothing.
Lots of business today. Vic, they have t-shirts and close the legs, straighten the legs, flex the feet. He's curious if I want or Ben wants. And Ben, at this stage, I'm like, I don't know. You have to ask him. And open the legs. Rotate the feet.
Then the hailstorm came and yelled, you need to let go.
Used to be much easier to know what you would like or not, but
I got you.
I'm pretty sure if it's a gaming shirt, you would be into it. And point and flex.
I need nothing more than you. I got everything. I got you.
And close the legs, bend the knees, let the knees hang open.
Some days I can't hold it.
Inhale.
You take it on for me.
Exhale, close your legs, straighten your legs, flex your feet, and open.
I'll carry it all, I got you.
Inhale.
Tomorrow's too much. I'll carry
Exhale, close your legs, bend your knees, and open. Me too, Lisa. I was thinking doing the feet and the back, I feel like the other stretches are a little bit less stiff. They still feel tight, but just a little bit less stiff. Big, deep breath in. Last time, exhale, close the legs, straighten the legs, flex the feet. Now you can stay here or grab onto the hamstrings, the calves, the toes, and then peel up, lift your head. Inhale. Exhale, set your head down, open the legs, take the hands on the inside and press them out. Oof, those are tight. Now come around the backside and pull your feet towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, close the legs, bend the knees, set one foot down at a time. Lift the hips, remove the ball, set your hips down, lengthen the legs, and then feel behind your back gap. Again, we're trying to assess the difference from the before and after. It should be more connected to the floor at this point. Then we're going to roll up as you come up. Take the ball. This time, you're going to place it so it'll be right about the sternum. And then you come back so it's a chest opener as we come into that. You want to place it in a spot so it can be anywhere from the ribs up towards the back of the neck. So you find the position that feels right for you. If it's right at the sternum, then it will help to open up the chest. And then take the arms out to the side. I agree. I think so too. You're so good, Lisa, about doing it on your own too. I'm not very good about doing it by myself. And then close the arms, wrap yourself. So again, we're gonna do 4. I alternate my arms. It doesn't matter that much, but you know how I feel about being even. Inhale. Exhale, unwrap. Take the arms, let them hang behind. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms around the outside. So that circular motion, if we can handle it in the shoulders, so good to keep those joints limber. And then come back into that wrap.
Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked before.
Inhale.
Live alone before.
Exhale, take it over.
But I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Our love is not a victory march. It's a
Inhale.
cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
As you exhale, sweep around. 2 more. Wrap. Your claws hurt. Inhale. As you exhale, take the arms over. Inhale. As you exhale, sweep them around the outside. And for the last time, wrap.
How to shoot somebody who outdrew you.
I don't need kisses.
It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone.
As you exhale, take them over and behind.
And broken, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And then sweep the arms around the outside. Roll up so you can remove the ball. Lay yourself back down. And in that position, pull your left knee up towards your chest. So you're going to use that intentionally. Your back should be looser. Oh, I love it. It just feels right, right? Take that left knee over to the right side. Oh my goodness, girl. Open up the arms. Look over that left shoulder. Big deep breath in. Exhale, try and let go of the tension in your hips and your back and your shoulders. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your left knee back to center. Meet it with the right and switch. Lengthen your left leg out, pull the right knee in. Rock it forward and back just a little bit. And then take that right leg over to the left. As you take that right leg over, open up the arms. Look over that right shoulder. Are you doing your back stretch too? I need to put a ball under her back and see what she does. Inhale. Exhale. And bring that right knee back to center. Meet it with the left. So as the knees come in, rock a little front to back. Oh, yes. Oh, that's what I was hoping for. And roll up. As you roll up, go ahead and rotate onto your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift the tailbone. Press back. She's like, I want my sister. And high hover. Low hover. Press your chest through. Lift your tailbone, down dog, inverted V, float your right leg. Pull your right foot all the way into pigeon. Hey, what was that? You can stay upright or come all the way down. Big deep breath in. Do you need some exercise? Go get your ball. Now pull back up, press the hands into the floor, dig your left toes into the mat, hover the left knee. Here we go. Even though we don't have Chelsea this morning, we're going to come into that Chalisa, right from our pigeon into our triangle stretch. Go ahead and lift up. Take your right toes forward, your left toes to the side. Reach your arms in opposition. Lunge into that right knee. Right hand comes down, left hand up. Big breath in. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale. As you exhale, soften that right knee. Lift your body, reach back behind you. Take that left hand down the leg. Reach the right hand over. Big breath in. As you exhale, come back down. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the ceiling. Straighten that right leg. Soften that right knee. Lift up, reach back. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, spiral down to that right foot. Square up your left. As you come into that, you're dropping that hip down. So we're using that in progression on purpose. So right now, your left knee is hovered. You can sway a little bit side to side. Rotate that foot just a little bit. And then set your left knee down. Flatten that left foot and same thing. Move around a little bit, shift in that. And then take your right toes, turn them out. As you turn those right toes out, come onto the pinky rim and reach back behind you. Drop that hip towards the floor. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your right hand back to the floor, flatten that foot, dig your left toes into the ground, hover the left knee, step your right foot back, low hover, press the chest through, inverted V, left leg comes up, pull that left leg all the way through into pigeon. You can stay upright or come all the way down. With each exhale, try and release that hip, glute, back. Inhale. As you exhale, push into your hands. Dig the right toes into the floor, pull back up into that lunge position, and then come upright. As you come upright, turn your right toes out, left toes are forward, lunge into that, arms in opposition. Take your left arm down to the floor, right arm up to the ceiling. Straighten that left leg, pull the hips up and back. And soften that left knee, lift the body up, take that right hand down the side, left arm comes up and over, still keeping that weight forward in that left knee. Inhale. Exhale, spiral down. Drop that hip just a little. We will do that triangle one more time. But open that hip up a little first. Let's see if it feels better. So I want you to see if from doing that triangle pose and that rotation, drop this hip a little bit. And then drop the knee, flatten the foot. Really exhale and release that right hip. So try and let go of the gripping in the quadricep. Inhale. Exhale. Now place the toes back into the floor. Come back upright into that pose. And let's see if we can get a little bit more mobility through the hip. Take that left hand down. And straighten that left leg. And soften that left knee. Lift up and back behind. Reach back behind with that left hand. Slide the right hand down. Lunge into that knee. The goal would be that you have a little bit deeper position through the right hip there. Inhale. Exhale. Now as we spiral down, we come all the way down with that right knee. Flatten the foot. Take your left toes. Turn them out. Come onto the pinky rim of your left foot and reach back behind. Inhale. Exhale. Now on this side, you square back up, flatten your left foot, dig your right toes back into the floor, but turn so that now your hands are in the center and you want your toes forward. Oh, I love that. I think that that's one too, because what I'm trying to kind of play with is I think that doing the low lunge series first, then into that upright triangle, I think it's like doing the back stretch first. We might be able to get a little bit more mobility. With your toes forward on this one team, you can stay upright. You can come onto your elbows, your forehead. Inhale. Exhale. Now come back up onto your hands. Right hand is centered, left arm comes up. You can keep your left hand to the ceiling or hook it on your right thigh.
Have I told you lately that I love you?
Inhale.
Have I told you there's no
As you exhale, reach that left hand back up to the ceiling and switch. Left hand down, right hand up. The right hand can come up or it can hook on that left thigh.
Ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory.
As you exhale, reach that right hand back up, bring it back down to the floor. Now turn your left toes out and drop down into that lunge. Now, option, I could also be right here. So I can have my hands so that my elbow's on my quad, or I come down. If I want to add, I can pull on that left toe to give me a bit deeper gastrocnemius and calf stretch. Inhale. Exhale.
And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and praise.
One more time, big breath in. As you exhale, crawl yourself to the other side. Left toes are forward, right toes are out. You can be here. You can come all the way down. Add a roll with that hand to foot.
Fill my heart with gladness. Take away all my sadness. Ease my
Big
troubles,
breath in.
that's what you do.
As you exhale, come back to center. When you come back to center, we're going to Roll all the way up. You can heel toe or step yourself into neutral. Big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale and hinge. Now our final stretch. Scoop the belly button in, round the back. Sway a little bit right to left with the hips. Loosen them up. And then walk the hands forward. Low hover. Extension. Quads are down, lift up. And pull back into child's pose. And walk those hands in. You're going to come into a side lying position for that sleeper stretch. Knees are straight out from the hip. So you want 90 degrees at the hip, 90 degrees at the armpit. Bend your bottom arm, so that left arm, and then press with that right hand to bring it down towards the floor. You could have your ball or your prop for the back stretch under your neck, right? Your team, that might be a little bit more relaxing on your neck. Now inhale, release the stretch. Exhale, press into it. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, thanks, Lisa. One more time. Release that. And pull back in. Now bring that to neutral. Roll yourselves up. Come to the other side. Once you're on the other side, your knees are right in line with the hip. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and then press. We hold the first one a little bit longer to see if we can get that to kind of release a little bit in that rotator cuff. And then release it, inhale. Exhale, press. And release it. And press. One more time, inhale, release it. And exhale, press. Now from here, bring it back to neutral. Go ahead and come up to an upright position. Open up the legs. Yeah, me too. My surgery arm, it does not like that. And it's so good for it. I need to do it more. But my arm says, no, I don't want to. So it's good that we make ourselves here. Now with those legs open, everyone has a different comfort level. Your knees can be bent. Your legs can be straight. Some of you are in the splits right now. Take that right arm, reach it over. So you're not, usually we rotate when we're doing that one-legged. We have both legs open and then we come into lateral flexion. Bring your left hand under and your right hand over. Try and drive that right hip down a little bit. And switch. So true. So true. The older I get, the farther I'm getting from that. Oh well. Drive the left hip down. And then come up. Now, take the legs so that you bend to the right knee, tuck it. Take the left leg over, rotate, drive that left hip down, and rotate. And we're coming in as we come back into our standing position to finish. We're coming into a little bit different rotation. She's like, is this code for something? And then come back to center. Now, sit on your left hand. Bring that right hand up and gently pull the right ear to the right shoulder. And you're leaning towards the right. And bring the head center. Now from there, take that left hand out, grab onto that left leg and extend. Lean forward a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, set your left foot down, take your right foot all the way across. We'll sweeten that up. When you take that across, again, paying attention to the range of motion and how that feels. Rotate over, drive your right hip down and up. I was picturing because I feel like I'm in a blind spot with this window, so you can barely see me. So I'm thinking I can get away with a little bit more. Did a couple. We finished with that IT band, so that'll be fun. Now come back to center. Sit on your right hand. Pull the left hand over. Lean left. It's funny. There's a fly stuck in there, so I was afraid. Sometimes I change I move them to see if that bright spot can be in a different spot. But I'm going to wait till after so I don't release the fly. And then bring the head center. Take that right hand out from underneath. Up onto that right foot. Move around in that. Up a little bit. Bring it in. Change your angle and find where you're tightest through that hamstring. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, soften that right knee. Now you're going to rotate over onto your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Oh, that poor fox, honey. Lift the tailbone. Walk your hands back. Roll yourselves up. Take the left foot, cross it over the right. As you cross that foot over, big breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. You can use a chair or coffee table, whatever you have close by, or go all the way down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll all the way up. Switch the leg that's in front, take that right foot in front. Big breath in, arms up. Exhale and hinge. Scoop your belly in, round your back. Relax the muscles in your head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe. And slowly roll all the way up. Exhale one last time, uncross your feet, big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Round your back, drop the hands. Relax the muscles in your jaw, in your face, in your neck. Whatever stress you can let go of, if that's physical, mental, emotional. I know this day can be heavy for some of us, so whatever you have on your shoulders right now, see if you can release that, let it go, even if just for a moment. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down. Take a nice big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale one more time, big breath in. And exhale, give yourselves a big hand. Happy Sunday, you guys. Thank you so much for stretching with me today. As you go into your day again, I know that, oh my gosh, she's so cute. What's not cute is her attacking that fox, but it's nature. It's just nature. But as we go into today, hopefully you can get out into the sunshine. It's so beautiful. Oh, yes, I love that, Jackie. And my goal, anyway, I'll be in touch. I'm not even going to say it. I would love to get my email out before I go celebrate my dad, but we'll see. But just like I was saying, I know that for some, this is a huge day to celebrate. And for some, it's heavier and there's just other things going on. So just know wherever you are in that journey, I love you guys and you are supported. And hopefully this can help just a little bit to launch us in a better headspace, better heart space for our day. So happy Sunday, and I will be in touch. And happy birthday, John, if you're stretching or joining. We get it when we get it. Oh my gosh. I feel like, oh, the fly got out. Did you see? That was perfect timing. Oh, that might be a bee. Anyway, I'm going to go deal with that. I know better heart space. I feel like that's a thing. And I feel like I need to work on resetting and being like, because I get wound up sometimes emotionally. So it's good to be reminded that our headspace, we've been focusing on that for years, but it's so good to know that the heart space is, for me, probably even more powerful. But I love you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.